Polish restaurants everywhere.
But I don't know the Polish people. They're friendly, man. They're fit.
They're very
birds.
nice
The birds
people.
are sexy,
No, I'm not saying that. I've got nothing against them. A lot of my customers are Polish. What I'm saying is, that's all we've got in Hatfield. You know, it's like they brought Poland with them. You know how Poland. Why do you think all the Poles moved to England?
For the money.
Because you get fucking social security, unemployment benefit. You're gonna have to pay for your housing. You know, in Poland you probably have to pay for your housing.
Put it this way.
In England, you get free rent.
I was speaking. My friend from Greencore, he's going back to Poland in January. He's going to get married. He's earned enough money working at England in a year to buy a house in Poland, a 3-bed house. But he said in Poland, the most wage you get for a month's work is £500 over there. That's tobacco. That's the most you get for a month's work in Poland.
What?
But he's £500. That's what you
He must have got a mortgage, not bought a fucking house outright.
But what he said is, the electricals over there is fucking expensive. So we're here, in one, just say if he does a whole week's work at Greencore, £300, he's got enough to buy a PlayStation 4, just say for instance, At Poland, he has to work 3 months without spending money to buy a PlayStation 4. It's like £1,500 out there. The electricals are ridiculous. Mobile phones are just say our most expensive £500. Over there it's like 1,500. The electricals are ridiculous. But he said it's so cheap. Like fags out there are like 30p for like 20. You know what I mean? And shit like that. It's so cheap to live, but the wage is shit. I'm not being funny, but at the end of the day, I don't mind if they come in, like pay
That's
our
the cost
tax,
of living.
They want to send money home, then fair enough, man. You know what I mean? It's just don't come here to get our benefits and send money home. They're the ones I don't like. They come here just to because I know some guy, They're
hard working.
No, but get this. I was speaking to one woman, Get this. I was speaking to one Polish bird, right? When she moved to England, right? She brought 2 kids with her. When she went down a job centre, they asked how many kids she had, right? She said, I've got 5. They told her she had to claim for 5 kids in Great Britain, even though she had 3 in Poland. So what she was doing, they was giving her money for 5 kids, and she was sending the money home to 3 of them. And even she was saying to me, it's stupid. I don't know why they're doing it, but they told me, innit? And I was sitting there thinking, if they make it that easy, then why the fuck? I'm not being funny. If I was foreign, I'm straight over it. Like,
that can't be right.
Do you know it's only us in America that have healthcare like the?
No, America doesn't have healthcare.
No, but
America.
You get some kind of
no. Hold on, it's my turn to talk.
So James Anderson, he gets £1,000 a month, and
in America,
for free.
You have to have health insurance.
You know James, didn't you?
You pay for health insurance in America.
Yeah, I know that.
Every month. You have to. Well, we do in England.
I know. No,
let me finish. In England, I think it's come out there, something like that. One of those old folks.
Is it free if we pay tax?
The National Health Service, so that people will pay a certain amount of tax every week.
That's what we pay pennies.
And then,
but that's why it's not free though,
which
really,
is called National Health Insurance. You see, so that if you break a leg, or if you have an accident, or have to spend time in hospital, you get it for free, totally free on the National Health Service. But I know you have to pay prescriptions. I know that, but it comes no matter. But in America, you have to have private health insurance. You see, so I suppose it's probably exactly the same. Really. But I think in America, what they do with taxes is you have to proclaim your own tax every year. You know what I mean? So I don't know how it works.
No, but what I mean
but if we have income tax stuff, that's good.
Yeah, but what I mean
and
is
that pays for itself. Let me finish for a minute. So what I'm saying is like sort of in America, if you're not insured, if you haven't got private insurance,
there's not many Fosters.
If you break your leg, it might cost you £1,000. It might cost you something like £1,000 to fix your leg. Or they won't fix your leg. If you get shot in America, if you haven't got insurance, you're fucked. If you get fucking, broken leg or whatever, you have to pay for it and all that in America. If you ain't got insurance.
I know that, but what I mean is England, we have a thing called the dole, job centre, which is when you don't work. In America, they've got, they get like a welfare state and they get a check. So, like we're the only, they
get food stamps.
They don't get a lot, but they get food stamps, whereas we get money, they get food stamps and they get a welfare check to live off if you don't work. So we're the only 2 countries in the world that do dole, but because our currency is so much stronger than America's, our money's
Our
more.
currency is the strongest currency in the world.
But
the best cost of living in the world is Australia. The average wage in Australia is $70,000, and that equates to around 35k.
Yeah, now the bread is
GBP
$15
average.
Yeah. Bill, put it this way, yeah, I watch
cost of living.
Bill,
I
watch something.
Australia is more. Yeah. The wages are excellent. And you're right. Yeah, Australia all round is a lot better. But
Yeah, Bill, here's right, because I watch the programme. It's almost
I say the best cost of living is Australia.
How much? How much for a loaf of bread?
It's like $15, Bill.
You're joking.
Yeah, bro.
Because in Australia, when I went there, someone hold that for me. Take a camera for me.
I watch the programme, right? No, listen, bro. I watch the programme. No, bro. I watch the programme.
Let's say half that.
My mate's Australian. I'll ask him right now. My mate's
Let's say
Australian.
half that.
I'll ask him right
now.
$7.
I know. The only reason I know Australia's expensive because I watched the programme. Yeah, you know, like when they do, like when people move houses, yeah, and you have like that bargain. It was almost like that, right? And these people went to Australia to look at houses, and when they sat down and tallied up the expense what they would spend on shopping in England compared to Australia, it was like £300 more in Australia than what it was.
No. Average wage in the UK, £25,000. Okay, in Australian currency, that's 50,000 Australian dollars. The average wage in Australia is $70,000. It's $70,000,
yeah, so
which equates to 35.
Money, it would be more expensive.
No, it's not.
Like
no, it's not. That's
like
what I'm saying. It's a cheaper cost of living.
wages.
Yeah, but that's not all over the world, mate. It's a cheaper cost of living. I speak to so many people.
Fucking hell.
Australia.
They move. Loads of South Africans and everything move over there.
You might be right. I'm just saying.
I am.
Wow.
You might be right. I don't know.
How much does a loaf of bread cost?
Bill, you live there.
Wait a minute, I used to live in Australia. How much? How much?
$7 and $15
For a loaf of bread?
No.
Just type it.
Do you know, I went to Australia. Can I finish now? Can I say this? Lee, can you do the camera? Alright, let me say my piece now. Lee, oh look, who wants to do my camera? One of you, can someone do my camera work? I'll tell you about when I was in Australia. Because I was in Australia years ago, like 1990. I've got no idea what it's like. I have no idea what Australia's like now. I went to Australia in 1990, right?
Yeah, blowjobs in a park in a field.
An Australian dollar was worth 50 pence, basically.
Good day, mate.
In the year 1990.
Look, Bill, there's wild kangaroo.
No, the year 2000.
A loaf of bread, $3
loaf of bread.
in Australia, which is
a loaf of bread,
$3.50.
Is it my way?
Which is £1.75.
That's like smart.
£1.75.
That's like smart.
£1.75.
Still double.
Oh, what was that about them? That. No, I mean it was like $2
They get an
to
extra
£1.
£500.
I went there.
Yeah.
When I went there, I used to get Dolphin cigarettes. When I got to Sydney, I went to Melbourne first. Right, I arrived in Melbourne after stopping for Brisbane. But I stayed in Melbourne with me Auntie Kay and my Uncle Ted and
KK.
spent a little time with my cousins Jim and Steve. Went to the zoo and all that.
And John and Fred.
And then I went to my Auntie Kay. She was always a smoker, still a smoker. She was when last time I met her. 99, she was still a smoker. But we fired naked she fired naked on the fucking lawn like. But they had plastic notes. They had plastic notes in Australia. But the point is, I don't really like plastic notes.
We have egg on toast. They have egg on grass.
In Australia in 1990, like you know.
In the morning.
But anyway, I went to Great Picking in Mildura, I think it was. I didn't enjoy that. Made fuck all, a couple of dollars, something like that. Ended up in Sydney, and in Sydney, I found these Dolphin cigarettes. They're like 30 cigarettes for about 50 pence or something like that compared to.
Bill went up to the old stall when I'll take over, pal.
Now you're not even allowed nicotine fucking inhalers, are you? In Australia, you're not even
Mate, that's nothing, bruv. In Dubai, you can't even hold hands or kiss in public, or you go to jail.
What?
In Dubai, you can't. You're not in Dubai. You're not allowed to have any sexual contact with your partner.
Do you hear about that woman that had sex in the back of the cab?
Start that. What?
In Dubai, you are not allowed to hold your partner's hand, kiss your partner in public at all, whether it's male or female. No. You know what I mean? You're not allowed, or you get put in jail. Some woman went to Dubai, she had sex in the back of a taxi from England, what Luke was just saying. Now she's been in jail. She's in jail in Dubai.
Yeah, but if you think that's bad, look at these videos in the Middle East. if a female commits adultery, she'll get stoned in front of the fucking building.
And all the women have to go out in them burqa things. They all have to be covered up. You're not allowed.
In Saudi Arabia, they've only just been allowed to drive females. It's just been granted so females can start driving.
Yeah.
The rules are ridiculous.
It is stupid, isn't it? If that's the world.
Middle East,
but they pray about 5 times a day, though, guys. Can someone take a camera? Who wants to do the camera? Who wants to do the camera work? Okay, let's play past the camera, right?
Saudi Arabia, you're not allowed to go on
Luke,
holiday,
can you take the camera for us?
Saudi Arabia.
We're playing we're playing a game. Past the camera.
My mate, his dad lived out there, yeah? And his dad lived out there, and his dad's surname's Watson, yeah? So him, my pal, his sister and his mum could go see his dad because their surname's Watson, but his sister weren't allowed to go because she had a different surname. You can't go on holiday there. You can only go out there if your relatives out Saudi Arabia. So if you go in any place, yeah, because you know Adam, remember Adam come up here, the guy from uni? His dad's a banker out there, right? His dad was earning £100,000 a year, or whatever, bruv, yeah? All tax free, you don't have to pay no tax out there, yeah? So
it's because they're all rich.
But basically, Adam was allowed to see him, his sister and his mum, because their name's Watson. So they was allowed to go and see him on holiday. But his sister, Adam's dad's sister and his mum and dad weren't allowed to go out there because their surname weren't Watson, even though it's their son. They weren't allowed to go out there. They've got the same surname.
What gets me is like, you know, they pray about 5 or 6 times a day, don't they? Yeah. So 5 times a day or something. Praise Allah, Allah, and then how the fuck do they find the time to work? And you know, I don't like the way Luton's gone. It's like in Luton they got the masks and they wear their burqas and all that, and I disagree with that. If you want to wear a burqa, go back to Iraq. I would say if you want to wear a burqa, go back to Iran.
But not all of them are from Iran and Iraq, Phil. That's racist.
Why the fuck do you think they left the Middle East? Why do you think these fucking Muslims left the Middle East?
Because we went over there. We went out,
they left the Middle East.
Bill, you know nothing.
They left the Middle East because they were being persecuted or they're frightened.
Because we went over there and fucking started killing them all.
Yeah, we did. That's
why they wanted to fucking leave.
That was actually Tony Blair.
Yeah, and George Bush.
1999, that was.
George Bush bombed his own fucking Twin Towers.
Tony Blair fucking bombed Baghdad in 1999. Have you ever thought? I mean, if they want to wear burqas and all that, send them back to Iraq.
I thought it was grand.
Wear burqas in your own home, which I bet they don't.
If you live,
England is supposed to be a home.
And everything.
It's our home country. England is supposed to be our fucking home. If you look at the shape of England, it's shaped like a foot. England is shaped exactly like a foot. Look, there's England, right there.
No,
you see that?
It's all dirty, that.
You see that, Luke? That's England, right?
Where?
It's shaped like a foot. Now that don't get Welsh on me.
Welsh.
England is shaped like a foot. And I think it's a fucking big footprint.
I'm going to zoom into your face for that. Look at that ugly mug,
England's
guys.
a fucking big footprint. Alright?
Give us a smile for the camera, Bill.
Hi.
Go on.
Britain, not
Get your
England,
teeth out.
Britain, Scotland and Wales. Sorry, beg your pardon. That's me being stupid. No.
He's such a fucking camera whore, isn't he? Look at him, we've got his leg over the end of the sofa.
I'm not going to cut off my toes. If I cut off my toes, I'd lose half my foot. My toes are like Scotland.
That's why I'm...
So imagine all my toes like Scotland,
that's why America's weird, man.
That's Scotland, yeah.
You can fucking walk to
like then on this side I've got the ankles.
But in America, you have to get pains
everywhere,
bro.
Look,
to get to any state.
The ankles.
Let me zoom in on your ankle, hang on. Let me get a zoom in shot for YouTube.
Well, I haven't got a lump there yet, but...
Yeah, guys, this is an ankle.
England does look like a very weird footprint. I haven't got it yet.
This is England.
No, I'm just saying... No, but England, Scotland and Wales is one island. Very, very different. Wales is very different from England.
Are we in Ireland?
Scotland is very different. Scotland is very different from England.
No, it's not.
Britain is one island, right? Just one simple island.
We've got so much culture.
Ireland is joined on to Britain.
Ain't that simple,
Well, Ireland is not joined on to Britain. But Britain is England, Scotland,
No,
Wales,
it's not.
and an island if they want to be.
No, it's
Because
not.
Ireland's an island.
No, it's not.
But and Guernsey.
Go on, it's Lee's turn, Bill. You're hogging the camera.
But it's like Wales, Scotland, and Britain. And England, sorry.
No.
England, Scotland, Wales. It's just one island.
No, it's not.
3 different cultures in one island. But naturally, that was the original natural
Can't you go
thing.
to them,
It was the Scots. the
Earthquake.
Welsh, and the
Earthquake.
English.
There's an earthquake.
I felt that tremor.
Britain.
Earthquake.
Different tribes, obviously.
Earthquake. Fucking.
It's gone funny since
Bailey.
It's gone funny since you zoomed in on his foot. Look. Bill, you're trying to puff at that like fucking.
Sorry, I just
Come on,
thought
Lee.
of a penis.
Lee, right, I'm going to ask you a question. I asked Bill this the other night. If you can combine any fruit with any vegetable to make a vegetable, what fruit and what vegetable would you use and why? And what texture would it have and what taste? I've asked loads of females, they all say cucumber. I don't know why.
I don't know the taste or the texture, but if I could cross a vegetable and a fucking fruit, I'd probably cross. I don't know. Strawberry.
Yeah. Batty boy.
And I love strawberries. Strawberry.
Strawberries don't have a lot of flavour.
Shut up!
though,
I'm
do
not
they?
talking to you. You asked me the question, fucker.
Cash, can you grab me a beer, please?
I like strawberries too.
The strawberry and
Give me a quick cup as well, will you?
the carrot.
What would you call it? The carrot berry? The strawberry?
Yeah, well,
Strawberry and a carrot. What would you have? Would you have like the texture of the strawberry and like the flavour? No, the texture of the carrot, the flavour of the
Yeah,
strawberry.
the texture of the carrot, the flavour of the strawberry. That'd be lovely.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. What about you, Cash?
What about you?
I can't be bothered thinking about that.
Alright, Lee. You're in the Twin Towers, mate. You're in the fucking Twin Towers, right? A jumbo Dumbo's just flying into the top. And it's the towers are about to crash. Smoke's coming out of every direction. It's coming out. Right. So you're in the Twin Towers. Yeah? Alright. Plane's just crashed into the top. The building's going to collapse. You don't know that. You're panicking. You're still working. What are you going to do? Are you going to run down the stairs faster than when your mum calls you because you ain't done the washing up properly? Are you going to fucking stand there and crash with the building, but smoke's coming from every direction, it's coming out your fucking arsehole? Or are you going to jump out the fucking building? But either way, you're going to fucking die.
Jump out the
But there's a 5% chance that you can survive. Superman's going to come and save you, yeah. But it means you have to take it in the arse for the rest of your life.
Fuck that, I'll jump.
Fair enough.
If I was stuck there, bro, I'd jump anyway, man. Hey, mate, have you seen...
Nah, imagine how much courage it would take to jump,
Did
though.
you see that black guy on Facebook?
How much courage? You'd be sat there fucking shitting
Did you see that
yourself.
black guy on Facebook the other week, man? Bill, I'm not sure where it was. It was on my Facebook. If I can get it up, I'll show it. It was in London or something, yeah. This baby was on a balcony. Did you see it? On this little balcony, bruv, yeah. This baby was hanging on this balcony, like 2 years old, bruv. This black guy, bruv, no lie, Cash, was just walking down the street, bruv, yeah. This guy's just gone, bruv, started shimmying up this drain pipe, bruv, to like the 7th. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I've seen that.
That's what I'm saying. Did you see it?
Yeah.
I don't know when the guy happened. I only see it a couple of weeks ago, but it was fucking wicked, man. I thought, bruv, the guy was sick, man. You just seen it was on the news and everything. This baby's hanging, bruv, and the guy just shimmied up.
That baby was about 5 years old.
Well, yeah, it was a baby.
He's he's telling a story,
So
right?
does not constitute a baby, you know what I mean? A baby.
Yeah.
Harrison's still a baby. He's only 3.
That's mine.
They were Clapton lost his kid the same way. Yeah, but that was lucky because like Eric Clapton lost his kid. He fell out of a window. That's the way he wrote that song.
I think they were a child till about 6, and then from 6 till like 12, they were like, I don't know.
Even more dangerous, I'd imagine.
I think it's still kids.
They're a baby till like what, 1, 2, and then a toddler at like 2, and then a kid from like 5 till fucking 10, and then you're a teenager.
No, do you know what it is, bro? Sometimes, yeah, like the other day, bro, I was just sitting like earlier, like I was telling Bill I went to Galleria, bro, and I took Harris, like my son, on that little thing there, you know, they got that kid thing. Bro, and there was just 2 brothers, like, bro, and they were proper, like, running with each other playing. I was just looking at Harrison and looking at Leland and thinking, like, that's going to be you, man. I can't wait, like, till I can actually take both of them, because I can take Harrison play football now, but I play with him for like 2 minutes and he's like, yeah, let's go play with Leland. It's like, mate, he's still a baby, there's not much we can really do.
Yeah, stick him in net, you know what I mean?
Like, bless him, man, he does it all the time. Like the other, like earlier, Charlotte's walking with the buggy, innit, and he's holding onto the buggy and she's like, what are you doing? He's like, I want to give him a kiss, and he kept stopping going, kissing him. It's so cute.
How's the age difference?
Leland's fucking 1 on Christmas Eve. And Harrison's 4 in January.
Is it 3 years difference?
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I had my brother Robert.
3 years, yeah.
I had my brother Robert.
Never heard about Robert before. When did you tell us?
14 months before me, 1965. But Robert was born about 14 months before me, and we did everything together with the kids. We had these transfers. What you did was you had things like a pirate screen, a pirate ship, on a bit of cardboard, right? Hello, Luke. Sorry. The pirate scene on a bit of cardboard, and you had these transfer figures, right, on this polythene, on this not on a like Chinese rice paper, and you used to rub your pencil over it to go characters in, but you used to have about 20 or 30 characters. And you sort of like make your own scenes up with the fucking transfers. You sort of like find a character and you put them next to another one, and you have sword fights. Where we had things like Wild West scenes. We had Wild West scenes.
Used to whip my dick out and have a sword fight in the toilet.
Yeah,
I mean. Have you ever been in a club and you've been like drunk? You've gone for a piss and you've taken loads of steps backwards to see how far you can piss into the urinal.
I've forgot my fucking. I've lost my bloody ashtray.
Why are you checking your chest for it? Yeah. I must have fucking stashed it in here somewhere.
It's like me and my brothers and my girls. Jim's my big brother. Jim's about 4 years older than Rob. And there's Jackie, who's a year older than Jim. No, 3 years older than Jim. Yeah, 3 years older than Jim. But she died. But I mean, the point is, it's like we had great fucking games then. The transfers I missed most, and the comics. We had comics. We had like Buster. Monster Fun we had Frankenstein and Dracula and all that. We had Gums who was like a shark, like Jaws, and all these comics, different comics. We had lots of things. Anyway, right,
sharks now.
Is that the end? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, we had loads of comics. I'm just saying, we had lots of fun.
And that was like my pal, Onslow, bruv. He's got fucking... My pal's got 7 brothers and sisters, bruv, and all a year apiece, isn't it? So there's him, bruv. He's got 4 brothers.
So he's got 7 brothers, 7 sisters?
No.
You said 7 brothers and sisters?
No. There's 7 of... I think there's either 7 or 8... There's either 7 of them or 8 of them. I mean, there's either 9 or 8 of them. So he's either got 7 or 8. He's either got 4 brothers and 3 sisters, or he's got fucking... 5 brothers and 4 sisters. I'm not exactly sure, but there's bare of them in it, all a year apart. I remember going to his house, bruv, when I was like 12.
How many?
A year apart? Yeah. That's benefit lifestyle right there, pumping them out every 9 months.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How many?
There was him, he had 2 younger brothers and 1 older from what I remember. He might have had another one because he did say he's got an older one that was never there, and then he had 3 sisters. So I think they was literally like, I think 2 of them were 2 years apart and all the rest were literally like a year. So literally it was like she popped them out, got sewn up, and she's like, they have sex again. I think there was like 8 or 9 of them all together. But imagine that though, like, can you imagine if you had like 4 brothers? It'd be sick because you'd have 1 brother in year 6, 1 in year 5, 1 in year 4. You'd be like, fucking
don't fuck with me.
That's how I lived though.
You'd run the old school, innit?
Pass it to me, man.
You'd run the old school.
Yeah, but that's the point. That's the point with me, like. When I started school, Jackie started it at Hatfield School. Jackie had left Hatfield School. Howdale School. Howdale School. I don't know if Jackie went to Howdale School. I think she did for a year or 2. But anyway, she went to Hatfield School first. And then Jim, she was born in 1958, so this was about 1972.
Did you finish that?
And Jim joined about 3 years later. And then there was Robert and me. And I remember my first day at fucking... so I always had brothers to follow. Always had my sister and my 2 brothers to follow. And I like the one day that I remember my first day at Hatfield School. Some guy came up to me in Hatfield School on my very first day when I was in the first year. He says, "Give me your pocket money, you cunt." So by switch, give me your pocket money.
Pocket money.
And my big brother Robert He's a year older than me, like, he's 40 months older than me. Brother he tapped this guy on the shoulder and says, that's my brother. And he said, oh my God, I didn't know you were Robert Bailey's brother. So I had it easy at school. I never ever got bullied at school because I was Robert Bailey's brother. And I was Rob's brother. So
I hate warehouse work. Probably because I'm lazy. I just like sales.
Pause the camera the way you want, man.
The other day, I went in there, bro. When I finished work the other day, I just went in there. I've been at Green Corps 3 years. I won't leave because I get away with so much, bro. But I just went in there just to have a look, bro. It is so fucking nice, man. Bro, I felt bad. Like, bro, I was in my work clothes. I actually walked in, bro. I wanted to walk out because some bird come down, bro, suited and booted, and there's me, dirty ass, sitting there.
Yeah, but what was her position?
You got, I don't know, bro.
And what position were you going for?
I just said, if you got like...
What, is it a warehouse?
Yeah, I just said, if you got any jobs going, and they was like, yeah, you got to recruit through the agency. She goes, they got loads of jobs, drivers, warehouse, other shit, that's what I'm saying.
Believe it or not though, brother, you go in there looking dirty, you're going to look like a hard worker, you know what I'm saying? You're someone they'll hire.
Like, the reason why I said to her, I'm not being funny, the reason what put me off it, bruv, is because they want me to join their agency, bruv, yeah. What if I join their agency and they don't give me no hours? They expect me to leave my job where I'm contracted, bruv, so I can go in tomorrow, bruv, I'm working.
You don't leave your job
first. No, but what I'm saying, bruv, if they said to me, it's a full-time contract for more than what you're on, I'll take it, bruv, but imagine, like, you being like, I don't know, you just went out in a van and, like, I don't know, you was, like, a labourer or something, and you said to me, Lee, come and work with me for a few weeks, because I done basically I took a week off work about at Green Corps about a month ago. Remember when you was there? And I done roofing in London, yeah. And the guy said to me, he's like, bruv, like you're a hard worker. I got paid £300 and I still got paid my holiday from Green Corps. It's like, bruv, you're a hard worker. Why don't you stick with me, innit? And I'm like, but bruv, what happens when the work dries up? He's like, well, there's nothing I can do, innit? I was like, so you want me to leave my job where I'm guaranteed 40 hours? You know what I mean? I go to work and they ain't going to say we ain't got enough work, go home. They'll find me work because they'll sign a contract. You want me to
find
leave? You want me? It's not that. And then like 2 weeks, and then my pal worked for him, yeah, and they finished the job. And then after my pal worked for him, Brad, yeah, and then after like they finished the job, he's got no work now. And it's like, so you expected me to leave my job and join you, and now you've got no work. So I've been sitting there like... And that's the thing with their business, because it's an agency. If they said it's full-time with us, I'll take it. But agency, I could do 3 months, and agency could be like, no. And then that means I've got to go back to Green Corps.
Work that's temporary.
I'm not Cash, congratulations on your wedding.
Yeah, cheers.
Thanks, Cash. Congratulations on your wedding.
Cheers,
Bill.
Bill.
What's the name? It's Paula? It is Paula.
Sharma now.
Yeah?
Sharma.
Yeah, Paula Sharma. No, Sharma.
Not on camera.
Yes, on camera. I'm sorry. But let me point out what Sharma means. Film Cash.
What it means?
Cash. Film Cash.
No. I'm going to respect. He doesn't want to be filmed, Bill.
Right,
He's going to be filmed.
All right. I was going to say what Sharma means.
I said it.
I was going to say it on camera what Sharma means. And was it Sharma?
You said I could play the next one, you little prick.
Yes, Bill, yeah.
What do you mean, fuck off? No, because you're so indecisive, Bill. It's not that I care about it, right? So don't mention things that you don't mean. You just
what
shout
Sharma
shit.
means, right?
Huh?
Sharma.
I wanted to do my mate's rap.
No, that's the wrong
that's
film.
alright, that's the tune.
Sharma.
What is?
Wait.
Welcome
What's happening?
This is Bill Bailey.
Sorry. Shut up. Sharma is a common...
I'm just going to stop this.
It? No, don't.
Well, don't piss me off then.
Don't.
Sharma
is a common surname in India.
Give us a
and Nepal.
Stand up, give us a swell.
Right. Right. Sharma is a common surname in India and Nepal. The Sanskrit term shaman, non-shaman, can mean joyfulness. Shama can mean joyfulness.
On your feet and touch your toes.
Comfort, happiness.
Bill, turn around for the camera for Bill.
People of the Brahmin and sorry.
I'm sure
Kasanya.
they're interested.
Various. The name has been widely adopted by other communities.
Or not to be.
I'm just saying, it just means nice. It's comfort, happiness, and joyfulness. That's all I wanted to say. You can turn the camera off now. But happy wedding. Congratulations. Is it Paul or Francis?
Yeah, take that, Lee. I need to piss.
Paul, I just let you.
I don't know.
I really
I still don't know.
But I'm bored now, isn't it?
What's that?
Yeah, will you have a spear, please, Lee?
Because he's just...
Let's go and do a fridge count.
Paula Francis
Sorry, mate.
Paula Francis. Oh, that's her middle name.
Doing a fridge count.
It's Paula Francis.
Nice one.
Yes.
Huh? No, you ain't. That'll be an early night. That'll be a close down in about an hour. There's 2 in there.
It's just that awesome. Guys.
Yeah?
We are limited on beer tonight. Okay, who wants to choose something now?
Yeah, you said I can.
Oh, have you got my phone?
You said I can choose something. Here you go.
my camera. Are we going to finish
Still
something?
recording.
We're going to stop it or what?
Stop it. You said I can play
All
something.
right. What should we call this one? Comfort.
Oh.